have a Fresh Face Friday here. Oh, I have been waiting for this little bub to get into my nursery. So I'm going to get this box open and you will see the reveal of the newest babe in my nursery. So let's get this video started. Be right back. Well, happy Friday, friends. So yes, we have a box opening today, and it's the proper day for a box opening because it's Fresh Face Friday. I'm so excited, you guys. I have been waiting for this little one for a minute, and I'm just so happy that he is finally here. So as you'll see, this is a babe from hstudios. Fell in love with him last year and so happy that I was able to make him mine. So I took everything, as you saw in the video, you saw this little one, this little doggy. So Doris sent this with him, and this is so, look at the size. It's perfect. And I went ahead and took he did come with some little goodies, and I have them sitting right here, and I was going to take those out. We're going to look at them together. But I want you to see him first, because this isn't a little guy. And you might have already guessed who it is. So before I take this blanket off, Fresh Face Friday is Lynn's theme over at My Bella Blessing. Hi, Lynn. And then we've got Casual Fun Friday. That is Kitty's theme over at Kitty Dolls and Collectibles. And of course, we're casual. It's the start of the weekend, and I'm so happy. Then it is Thankful Friday. And of course, I wrap in Thankful Thursday. So Thankful Friday is Tammy's theme over at Tater Tot Nursery. And then Marissa at Mariah Diane Nursery is Thankful Thursday. And I am so thankful with Doris because I was paying on him, and she was so patient. Great, just great communication, great all around person. She's just really great and easy to work with. And I love that about her. She has the sweetest personality. So let me show you who I have. Ta-da! So I have her Tamano, and this is a big guy. He is a big guy. He is solid, but he's not he feels still soft to the touch. He's got a full body armature that goes up through the neck, so it supports his head. That goes through the arms all the way down through to his feet. This is a great support. And if anyone follows Doris on Instagram or on Facebook, she has been bouncing around playing with this guy. And I know Doris works out. She takes care of herself. Well, you need to with him. But I'm so happy. When I pulled him out that box and I felt that weight, and you guys know I'm still healing from my surgery. Even though I'm healed enough to pick him up, I'm still dealing with, I think I have scar tissue and stuff. So I can still feel. So when I picked him up, I made sure I braced the abs and supported myself. But he is amazing. Now this outfit he's wearing, I changed him into. He had this hat on. Doris gave him. This was his. Now, I had said that I do nest for a doll, but with him, I just bought one thing. I had bought him this outfit and his doll. So this is his little Pooh Bear. This is Winnie the Pooh. And so when I put the hat that he came with, I put it on top of Winnie. So Winnie is wearing his hat because, it's kind of hot. We don't need a hat on right now. But he did come from a colder climate. And then it's so cute, though. He still has this. So he's got two little animals that he gets to have. He's got his Winnie the Pooh, and he's got his little puppy. But I'm going to show you, and you'll see his head move. But he's got a full body armature. And he's heavy. And if you see his hands, all his fingers are separated. I love that. And the folds of his hands are so realistic. I'm going to try to include a video of his hands because I really love his hands. But they're so realistic. But he is a big boy. His knees, he'll bend at the knees. His ankles, his feet will bend. His hands, yes, the armature goes into his hands as well. So if I wanted to come back, as you can see, and then I can go forward, So his hands will also move with these armatures, and I just make sure to go where I know I can feel the armature and make sure, but I won't do that too often. I don't want to mess him up, but he moves pretty easy. And so this is my guy, and he's got the same white blondish hair that I've gotten with a couple of my other babies from Doris, so it matches perfectly. So let me put this big guy down. All right, so he made me break a sweat. So he's sitting, he's comfortable. So like I said, wonderful body armature down to the wrist, through the hands, so he can move his hands. It's the same for the feet, up through the spine. And it's so weird. Like if I feel his back, let me see. I can feel it, and it's just amazing. You can feel that spine in there, and it goes up through the back. It's just amazing. But even with that said, he's very squishy, like soft to the touch. And then, so maybe eventually, I'm not changing him right now, but when I change him, I'll try to remember to include that, because I obviously want to bring him back when I change him and do like a little changing video to show you. But his sculpting is beautiful. The way Doris did everything, he's just beautifully sculpted and painted. Now, if anyone remembers, I did get the Corey from Doris, which was that I named Ezra, but I had to sell him to get him, and I had to weigh like, who did I want more, and was I willing to give up any other silicones in my collection? I was not. So I decided this is the doll that I really wanted to get into my collection. I loved Corey, and thankfully Corey found another mommy who wanted a baby from Doris, so I was excited. But let me grab his brother. He does have a sibling still here. Let me grab him. Give me a second. All right, so this is my cuddle babe. If you all haven't seen him in a minute, this is another babe by Doris. It's a baby that represents a baby born with a cleft palate. And Doris sculpted and created this little beauty. The realism, especially in the mouth, is just amazing. And then the hair, she did that white blonde hair, which matches similar to his brother. And so I've got my two, now he's a silicone cuddle, and obviously Tamano is a full body. But I'm gonna put them together, and he's got his little his little babe. But these are my two Doris babes. I am just so excited of silicone, because I do have a vinyl of hers, but I'm not going to pull the vinyl out right now. I have her tucked away. But these two I was so excited to have. So this is my little Hezekiah, and he's just a little beauty in my collection. I love him, and he's got the white eyelashes like his brother, and it's just, and this hair is so soft and beautiful, but he's heavy. And then, of course, having that contrast. But I'm so excited with my collection. You guys, like, when I opened him up and I picked him up, like, I have shared, I love a variety in my collection. And when I have the opportunity to bring in something that will be different, that I have not had, I'm going to go for it if I can. Because my collecting has really slowed down, because my collection has gotten to the point where I feel like I've got so much, like I've got a good bit that I love of tall dolls, like my Hepzibah, which is my tallest vinyl, and then having now my tallest silicone, because you guys, I have my Zozo, my Zora, who is a little smaller than him, but she's a big girl. So I love this variety, and I've got little bitty dolls too. I love variety. So when I see something brand new, I'm going to jump and grab it if I can. But it was so hard, because I'm getting to the point where I don't want to sell what I have, but I know I've got to make space. I still have more fresh faces I'd love to bring to my nursery this year. So I know I have to look at my collection, be strategic, who goes, who stays. And I'm hoping to truly have a good capsule of my collection by the end of the year. That's what I hope. And then we'll see what 2027 holds. From what I have, I'm not trying to jump in and sell any more of my core collection. But like I said, I haven't sat and really looked at every doll. But I love my collection. I love my collection. So I'm just so excited to have him in here. And before we're going to go today, because I'm going to show you his gifts that Doris sent with him, I'm going to give you his name because I thought about it. And I'm doing that right now. And so Hezekiah's big brother, please you guys welcome Gabriel. So this is my Gabriel. And I'm so happy to have him here in my collection now. So let me show you the stuff that Doris sent with him. So this is his COA, nicely wrapped with her business cards. And so as you can see, that's his COA. He is the Tamano, which is the 12-month toddler. Now he's 12 months, but this is an 18-month outfit, and I think he would do well with the 2T. So I would say 18 months to 2T because of his size and how his girth. He would do really good with a 2T or a larger 18 months. But that 18 months wasn't hard to get on him, but it fits him. And I think a 2T, I would go with 2T if I start looking for, when I really start shopping. But I am so happy to have him. Now, I don't know how long his edition will be open, because the COA doesn't say, you know, he's number anything. He's created, but it doesn't say like unlimited or limited. But I want to say it's limited, or I guess the life of the mold. So we've got a couple of things that Doris sent. We got 3 outfits, I'm thinking. So let's open this one. Got beat up on the way in. I love her little stickers that she has on here. So let's open this one up. Look at that. She sent with him this hat. Oh my goodness. So he could be a hat babe. Look at the size. Look at the size of that hat. So this is a pretty baby blue ribbed hat, like little ribs on it. And then, oh my gosh, look at this shirt. Wanted. Yes, I love it. So it's got to look like a gummy bear, red gummy bear, and a white shirt. And then the wanted poster sign that's in brown. I love that. Oh, we've got a matching shirt to the hat. Long sleeve, baby blue with the rib. And it's got the brown stripe with the buttons in the front. Long sleeve. And then he comes with these brown corduroys. Now, this is like winter clothing. And we are in Louisiana, so we are in the warmer months. So, yes, I'm going to have to find him some cool clothes. But he'll be ready for the winter time. This is a beautiful. I love this. So, let's open our next gift. Okay, my little Tommy Hilfiger. Look at this. So, we've got a cream and khaki color long sleeve Tommy Hilfiger top, like a little sweatpants outfit. And then the matching sweatpants. Look at this with the pockets on the side. Oh, and the size. So this says 18 months. Now, I think this is appropriate because it's a 2-piece. So that's a lot easier. We're just pulling over the head and up the legs. But if you want to put a whole body thing on it, you probably would do better with 2T. Or it also, like I said, I think it depends on how big your item is. But so, like I said, he's a 12-month toddler, but like most of our kids, I always buy up the size because you either think they're going to grow in or it's going to still be a little small. So let's go to our last gift. Here we go. So let's see what this is. Now this says 12 to 18 months. That seems like it might be cutting it close with size, but we'll see. So look, it's a long sleeve shirt. It says, I didn't do it. It's a burgundy color. But I can see this. I have my Ezekiel. And Ezekiel probably could fit this because I have for my Ezekiel, my toddler, he's more like a 12-month. So he can share with his brother. Oh, look how cute. Cutest pumpkin in the pumpkin patch. This is just a fall top. So I love that. But I think this size will probably be shared with his brother. So we have a wardrobe that can be shared. And then look, we have these matching khaki joggers. Oh, I love it. And I think this is also the same size. So he's set. This is a nice little outfit, little collection of clothing for my dear Gabriel. But I love it. So you guys, this is my video today. I wanted to just pop in, share the newest addition in my nursery. And I also wanted to say to Lynn, because she did a video asking about like when you first got into the collecting, to the hobby, what was like your must-have? And my must-have was the boppy pillows. I remember that was my must-have thing that I had to have in my collection. I have, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4 boppies. I think I have 4 or 5 boppies. I want to say that was the thing that I was like, I gotta have a boppy. Gotta have a boppy. Gotta put my baby on a boppy. And so that was the main thing that I had to have in my collection was boppies. But I'm over that now. That's why I stopped where I have. My boppies now, I have 2 that seem like they're more like decoration, and the other 2 are in use. But the other 2 would come in handy if once I dwindle down, because my goals would be once I finish out my dolls that I have planned for this year, is to reassess, as I always do. I always reassess my collection each year, but to reassess and see, does anyone else need to go, or can my collection stay as is? Because of course everything's determined on what's the next doll coming out, what's the next silicone coming out, you know. And I am a collector. I love the new shiny things, but not as much, because as I've truly have cycled through my collection, I'm getting dolls I really like and that I'm just ready to hold on to for a little bit. So we shall see, you know, as all things. So I hope you guys are having a great Friday. I hope you have a great start to your weekend. I do hope to pop back in this weekend just to say hi, change your babe or something. But until then, from my nursery to yours, you guys, I hope you're having a good one, and I will